Oh, okay. So it won't be so big because I don't want you to have that like right in the action. Lights, camera, action.
We can cut this part out, but
Anyway. Oh, we're on.
we are. Welcome back.
So, what's up, guys? We're just talking about
Tia lost her wedding ring.
It's horrible, horrible, horrible. Oh, I just cannot believe it. Every time I think about it, I just want to cry. And then, like you've been having it on for so long, you like there's certain movements and gestures that you do and you feel the ring, like when you put your hand on the steering wheel, when you wiggle your finger, and I'm like, my ring. Okay, get it under control. You have to go to work, and then every morning I'm like looking under the fridge, under the stove, under the couch. I'm like, I wasn't even under there. Yes, I took every single piece of dirty clothing out of the laundry baskets that's divided, shook it out. I looked inside of the washer and the dryer, underneath the washer and the dryer, in the kids' room, in the restroom, in our room. I took apart the mattresses to go under
to check.
Has it,
man, I know what that feels like.
And I'm just like, oh my God. Like,
what does Skinny say?
Speechless. Because, like, I've lost it before, but I always knew where it was, so I wasn't really worried about it. But now I'm worried about it. Like, I went back to patient houses. I backtracked. I called stores that I went to because I'm outside.
Right.
So I don't have I go house to house. So I don't have a
Do you take it off when you go to see your patient?
So I usually don't take it off when I go to patients. But I'm thinking that sometimes when I'm rushing in the morning, I'll just grab all my stuff off the counter, put it in my pocket and go. So I'm thinking I had it in my pocket. But then sometimes I'll put my phone in my pocket or I'll put the keys in my pocket. So I'm thinking that I knocked it out on the way. And then if I'm going to different houses, sometimes I'm going to apartment buildings and then I'm like parking and walking the block. And so it's kind of like, it could be anywhere if I lost it outside. So I backtracked. I went to a couple people's houses, looked back to where I parked. I'm like in the street looking in dirty gutters and I'm just like, Lord, please let it pop up. And the whole week,
it's been a week.
Nothing.
I feel your pain because I have the same thing similar happen to me. But luckily I found it. But I was like, I couldn't even sleep. So I feel your pain. I could not.
And I'm just like, even right now, I'm just like, my ring. Okay. And it's like already a week. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and then Jeremiah, he's like, Mommy, don't worry. I'm going to buy you another wing. For my birthday, I'm going to ask Daddy for $3,000 to buy you a ring.
He's going to buy it, but Daddy, can you give me money? Good job, Jer.
I love you guys. But I'm like, oh. And I get in the car every morning. I'm like, my ring. And they're like, Mommy, it's okay. And I'm like, it's not. It's really not okay. Like, it's not that,
it's sentimental.
Sentimental. Like,
it's been a part of you.
For like 13 years, I've worn that ring.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, so everywhere I'm going through like old jewelry boxes. I'm like, it's not there. Yeah. And why am I looking at old jewelry box? I don't
right. What about a jacket? Have you tried any jackets?
All my jackets. Everywhere where I could think of that it could possibly be, I like checked. I was like, I was like, maybe it's in my robe, I'm looking in the robe, I'm looking in between the couches. Like, okay, did it fall in there? Like, is it stuck somewhere? Like, where could it be? And then I'm like, did it fall down the drain? And I'm like, no.
Because you with her.
Because we have the things.
The garbage disposal, right?
We have the garbage disposal, but we also have the thing where we don't ever take the
strainer.
Yeah,
it's like a
strainer.
Yeah.
We don't take it out. It's always in there. So if it fell in the side of the sink, it would be in there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Father God, let Tia find her ring. I'm saying that it's since you know you left it here.
Well, see, I think I left it here. My Alzheimer's memory.
Has we're not claiming Alzheimer's.
No, I'm not claiming Alzheimer's, but like, you know how I am with my memory. You be like, Tia, you remember this? No, I have no recollection of that. Like, it's never happened. So, like, the memory is not so distinct. And I'm just kind of like, was that this week or was that another time, you know? And I'm like, I hope it was another time, but since I can't find it, I'm thinking, well, it had to be Monday.
Did you check on the carpet in your closet?
I checked the carpet. I shook every shoe that I have because I'm like, oh, if I took off my pants, you know, it fell in a shoe, I took off my shoe. I search everywhere. Car. I'm in the car. I'm looking in the, you know how the air comes from under the seats? Yeah. I'm like digging stuff in there to pull it out because I'm like, okay, if it fell out of my pocket while I was sitting in the car, it fell under the seat. And I'm like, oh, okay, it must be here. And I'm like,
and I remember when you guys went and got that downtown LA.
Yes, I'm gonna have to call him again and say, I need that ring.
I need it replaced today. Dang.
And I'm just like,
look, it makes me want to go on a scavenger hunt. Where's the metal detector? It's cute because, oh my gosh, I know what that feels like. It's heartbreaking.
And I'm telling you, like, even like when I talk about it, I'm just like, okay,
I know what that feels like.
Cry, and it's like, well, it's only a ring, but it's like, no.
It has sentimental value,
significant to like everything.
You picked it out, and it was your ring from your.
It was when we didn't have no money in the bank,
right?
And we had to make like 5 payments on this ring. Oh, and I'm just like, my ring, and I'm like, okay.
You think about that sacrifice.
I'm never ever wearing it to work again. I'm just gonna wear it when we go out or something,
or
I'm gonna just get like a little band, just a band, and that's it. Like something plain, simple.
Or some women, they'll have 2 rings, one that they wear out certain places, and then one that they, you know, the real one, like when they feel comfortable. I never knew women did that, but they'll do that. Well, they'll have 2.
I have to do something different because I was just like,
you just have to get a ring that you don't take off. Yeah, because that's what I felt like. I never take my ring off, but I noticed I've been taking it off a lot to wash dishes, to cook, and I never ever, like, this ring don't never ever come off. I never take it off for anything.
Yeah.
But as I notice I'm starting to take my jewelry off, then I start to losing it.
Yeah.
And then I want to take it off because I want to preserve not having to get it clean and rhodium or the wear and tear, and it looks bad.
Because it starts to change the color.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want to kind of preserve that maintenance, but then I'm like, I risk. Not take that ring off. I'm like, shut up.
I wish I had that reminder because I'm just like, wow.
But you've done so good at it all these years, because I remember going to the house, even the apartment, like, Tia, take her ring off all the time. I wish I was good like her, because that thing would be done lost a long time ago.
And I lost it a lot.
Because I had a really nice watch that Nwapi had given me. It was a Boulevard watch, and it was so nice, but it was the principle that Nwapi had given it to me. And I went to the gym. I was going to the gyms, and I was working out, and I was sweating, so I had took it off, and I left the gym.
Oh my goodness.
And my feelings were so hurt because I had it for so many years, and she gave it to me, and it was like non-replaceable.
And it was just
I'm like, there you go, taking stuff off. Can't take stuff off.
Right. So next ring is definitely just gonna be a band. You know how like the other one underneath, like, water built up, and I would get like a little rash right there.
Yep.
So I would always
had
take
those
it off
too.
because you know you always have to wash your hands constantly, and I'm staying like with a wet ring with just water sitting under there. So I just always take it off.
Yeah, or just something that you can move, that it can move back and forth, so then that skin can breathe and dry up, and then you should be fine.
Well, with the invisible princess. So the invisible princess, just the way it's made, it has like the little, the way that one was made.
Yeah,
it had the, and this was deep, but then this came up. So this was the ridge. So it had like a little. It had like a little
cups that it would collect stuff in.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, part 2 will be up when Tia get a new ring. But I'm praying that
a new ring.
She'll find her ring.
I'm like, like, I'm about to go put up some signs and
Have
say,
you seen
lost
my
ring,
ring?
and I'm gonna give you a reward. Can you find this ring for me, please?
That's
like
funny.
I'm just gonna have to post it. I think on that day I went to like 6 people's houses, and like we're talking about Rancho, Fontana, Ontario, Chino Hills. So I'm just gonna have to like post around all those locations.
If
because
they
I'm like,
found
I
it,
need the ring.
Where's the local pawn shop?
Man, and I was thinking like, okay, maybe I should go look at the pawn shops and see if anybody turned in a ring or something, or if you know anybody that has a ring that they found. Ask them to call me. Let me know. Maybe mine. I'll give them some money for it. Yeah, I'm just like, what the heck? I'm like, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
Yes.
And every day I didn't find it, so I'm just like, I'm slowly losing hope. But then I'm like, no, I gotta keep my hope going. I want my ring back.
In your prayers, so she finds her ring.
And I'm like, maybe it's just in one of those places, you know, because like sometimes I'm like a, what do you call that?
Creature habit.
No, I'm like a
Spontaneous.
I'm all over the place. Like sometimes I'll be doing one thing, and then as I'm doing one thing, I'm thinking about something else. So while I'm checking my phone, I may be like putting something away, and because I'm putting something away, I'm grabbing too many things, and I'm like, maybe it's gonna be in one of those random places that you know, I was doing some laundry or I was doing something, and I just set it somewhere, and then once I go back to that place, I'll find it. I'm hoping.
Keep sharing your prayers. We'll let you know the outcome. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
Love you.